Hey everybody, welcome to a spoiler-free review of Spider-Man No Way Home. Let's get into it. Alright guys, first of all, huge shout out to Epic Theater again for this awesome opportunity to get a first look at Spider-Man No Way Home and the repercussions of the multiverse. You guys, this has set the stage perfectly for an infinite possibilities within the Marvel Universe, which actually has been executed very well, and truly a lot of firsts for this movie in the world of Spider-Man. So essentially, again, this is a spoiler-free review. If you've seen the trailers, nothing's spoiled from that point on. So you at least know that there's going to be some returning characters of some possible Spider-Man franchise villains that we've seen in the past. I think the biggest ones that we've seen in marketing advertisement has been probably Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin. You had Jamie Foxx's Max Dillon, and then also Alfred Molina's Dr. Octopus, to name a few. And yes, they do make a comeback in this movie, and I will tell you not to what extent, but I will say that by the end you are satisfied with what they've done with the action, the storytelling, the heartstrings that they do pull. It is absolutely amazing, no pun intended, but it just works and it fits perfectly. So yes, you do have some of the villains kind of coming back, and again, the way that they do it and the way that it plays in the story is definitely interesting and something that I think a lot of fans are really going to get their mind blown. I've read and heard a lot of comparisons to like an Endgame kind of finale or set, if you will, and I can see where they're going with that, but at the same time, it is very much its own story, and it honestly bodes very well for itself. I will say that if you are a Marvel fan, you have to have watched the What If series, and of course, I'm not saying Spider-Mans are coming in, but it's always good to just brush up on your Spider-Man knowledge, and why not watch the Spider-Man movies, all of them that led up to here, just to kind of get some backstory into some of the villains and maybe some of their motives if you've forgotten over time. Another great thing is the fact that you have such a wonderful cast that has kind of grown together. John Watts has come to return to direct this third installment of the Spider-Man franchise with Tom Holland. And I'll tell you, it is really cool to see the evolution of a lot of these characters. And it is truly something special. And it is a big theater experience for sure. I can definitely say that on the scale of Endgame, this is something you don't want to miss. I honestly was fearful that Endgame created such a big event of a film that it was going to kind of be hard to continue to reach out to the audience and say, hey, we got something new here, but truly something special here and miraculously done. So definitely looking forward to hearing everyone's thoughts and hearing the buzz from just the mass and general audience and what they think of how this property was handled. Stay tuned for in a couple days. We will do more of kind of an in-depth spoiler talk, and I'll be able to give more of a kind of full-out reaction and just some of my thoughts on how some of these characters were treated. Visuals were fantastic. Sound was really good. The score was really, really good. And again, they pulled the right heartstrings. And it's a really great story. And again, I highly recommend you to just kind of brush up on your previous Spider-Man knowledge, your Spider-Mans, know your villains and folks where they come from. That way you kind of know exactly who's from where, and you're not having to second guess things. As well as, if you're a diehard fan, the What If series, because there's a lot of really cool nods and Easter eggs and just a lot of subtleties that I caught just on my first viewing that really lend to what they did in the What If series. Honestly, you could look at this like a big budget What If episode, And I mean, that would really kind of give a perfect description to this. So definitely genuinely excited to see how the fan community reacts to Spider-Man No Way Home. And huge credit to Marvel for handling beloved characters that were created by other directors and storytellers, and respecting and just really telling something new while at the same time respecting the kind of original origin that these characters had. It really carried over and translated well. Very well done, and excited to see where Marvel takes kind of the new doors opened, kind of, so to speak, through this film and the story that they told. Of course, stay all the way to the end of the credits, mid-credits scene, and then obviously a sneak peek at something at the very end of the credits. So let me know what you thought below once you get to see it, and please like this video, please share it, and I appreciate all the support. And again, stay out of trouble, otherwise you know who will come looking for you. Be well, be blessed, and we'll see you next time for the big next Chicks Flicks epic movie review.